I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is the Happiness Project. Just so you know, there's a major construction project going on right behind this building. So if you hear some banging, that's what it is. That's life in New York City. The pigeon of discontent for this week is people on cell phones. Why, oh why, must I be subjected to your private conversations about nothing important? Really? Can't it wait until you are not in public? The worst is when I'm subjected to it and can't escape, on a plane or in the waiting room of a doctor's office. I'm so close to speaking up, but this is so common, it's not even considered rude anymore. And the thing is, we're all still getting used to having ubiquitous cell phones and what is the etiquette of speaking on your cell phone. And it's true that all of us, when we're on our cell phones, should be mindful of the fact that we might be annoying other people and be careful about what we're talking about and how loudly we're speaking and what context we're speaking in, whether we're using curse words, things like that. Everyone should think about that. But I think with this pigeon of discontent, it's one of those examples where culture has moved on and it just is no longer considered rude to speak on your cell phone in public. And by getting very exercised about it and feeling like people are being rude, that they're being specifically inconsiderate, is not a helpful frame of mind. Because the fact is, for the most part now, in most parts of the country, at least from my experience, it's acceptable. And so try not to see, you could still see it as very annoying, because if you're annoyed, you're annoyed. But perhaps don't think about it as people being very rude, because they aren't being that rude. It's like calling people by their last names. At least in the parts of the country where I live, it's become very common for people to address each other by their first names. And some people don't like that. Some people like a little bit more formality and elegance and people calling each other by their last names, but that's just not the way it works anymore. People do things differently. So the resolution for this pigeon of discontent is try to accept the change.